everybody, welcome to my video today. I am so excited to be back and hanging out with you guys. Last week I went on a little MIA here on YouTube. I was doing a bunch of work in our home. We repainted our bathroom and did a bunch of things. So I just didn't have the time to do it all, right? I don't think any of us have time to do it all, right? So I'm happy to be back with you guys today. It is Monday. I'm going to be sharing a simple card with a fun technique. And today we are going to be doing a monochromatic card. I'm making two cards for you. I'm going to make a red one and a green one. We're using Itty Bitty Christmas. This is a fantastic set. Lots of different sentiments that work well with lots of the different product in the holiday catalog. So we are also going to be using this paper right here. I've been told several times that I don't say this right, so I'm not even going to attempt to say it because I'm sort of tired of getting the comments that I'm not saying it right. So here's the name of the paper right here. It is gorgeous paper. It's red and green. And so what you will find that is unique about this paper is one side is red and one side is green. The exact same design, just red on one side, green on the other. There's lots of fun designs in here. There's stripes. We are going to be using this piece right here. So we'll be using one piece of the red, one piece of the green, and then same thing here, red and green. Okay, so let's zoom in and get started. I have some very vanilla card bases because this designer paper is very vanilla. And so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cut this and we're gonna use red and green. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're not gonna cut this. I'm sorry, I forgot, you guys. Okay, so let's fold this. I'm gonna show you two different ways to do the card, and then I want you guys to see which one you like better. So we're gonna fold both of these. So this is just very vanilla cardstock. I took one piece of cardstock, one 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and I cut that in half, and then I have two card bases. So the next thing that I've done is I have a red and a green card front. Now what I've done with this is I've ran it through my embossing folder, and this is the wood grain embossing folder that I ran this through. And then what I'm gonna do is just take some adhesive. Looks like I'm out of that one. And anytime you have something that is embossed, you always want to add a little bit of extra adhesive, and that way everything will stick. And your cardstock, when it goes through an embossing folder, what happens is it gets stretched out, and so it may be a little bit bigger than how you cut it, because it gets flattened and stretched out. So you can put adhesive on either way that I just did. I tend to like to put it from one edge to the next. Okay, then I'm going to have a little bit of white showing, very vanilla down here, so I'll trim that off. Okay, so this is going to be a really simple card. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the stripes, and our card front here is 4 1/4 across. So I can trim. Let me just show you on my trimmer here. I can trim this at 4 1/4. I do it slightly past the 4 1/4 mark just to be on the safe side, right? So that everything will fit. And then what I'm gonna want is 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4. I'm gonna do 1 3/4. And I think that will be about the same, yeah. One is a little smaller, but so the green is going to go on the green and the red is going to go on the red because this is a monochromatic card. The next thing I have is another piece of the designer paper. Now this is 3 inches across, so we're going to go 3 inches below, and then this should be exact. Yep. So 3 and 3. The green is going to go on the green and the red is going to go on the red. Just like that. We'll get all the pieces together and then we'll put together the card. The next thing that I have, these are from some dies that actually coordinate with a Halloween set, but these dies here are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous for Christmas projects. So you can see I'm just going through, I already cut these out, but there's some little pieces left and you can see they just pop out. This die cuts like butter, you guys. It is amazing. I have had no problems with it and I've used this die a ton. So we're gonna have this here. And then what we're gonna need is a real red square that is 3.5 by 3.5 because we're going to do some layers again. This is a simple card. We're using a monochromatic technique, which means all of one color on the card. Okay, so that's perfect. So let's put these cards together and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So we'll start with the green one. We will use our strip here. And we're just going to run this right across our card. You can make this flat or you can pop it up if you want. Again, I'm using quite a bit of adhesive because we have an embossed surface. I'll use my grid mat to go ahead and place this down. And then any excess I'll trim off. Like I said, I added a little bit of extra just so I could make sure it's stretched all the way across. The next thing I'm going to do is add my designer piece to my square. So again, this is just 3 inches and then this is 3.5 inches. I keep grabbing the wrong adhesive, you guys. I keep grabbing the one that's all out. And you can see there's a much thicker border than I normally put on here, but because we're doing this monochromatic look, I wanted a nice thick border. So we'll bring this back over here and we're gonna add a little bit of dimension to this with some foam. This is gonna go right here in the middle. And then we're going to take our garden green. You want to use that green color again. And this is Thinking of You at Christmas, which is beautiful. And look at how amazing it fits right in there. I don't think it gets better than that. So we'll bring our card back over. And we're going to stick this right down flat. And then what I'm going to do is from the same suite of product, I'm going to bring these enamel glitter dots over. And we're going to use the green ones. And instead of sprinkling them all over the card like I normally do, I am just going to add these to the corner. And so you can see this one. So let's put together the red one. And we're going to put it together the exact same way. And then I want to show you a different way that I did this card originally. So we'll take our strip. This is 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. I'm using my grid mat to place that down. Then this is 3.5 by 3.5. We have our designer series paper. We'll add foam to the back of this. Back over. This would be a great card to mass produce because there's lots of different designs that would look amazing with this. And it's so easy to do. So we'll bring this over and I just need to clean my stamp. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Scrub. We'll spray that. We'll clean the green right off of there and then we'll dry this. We're going to use real red to stamp. And then how about we add a few dimensionals to this so that we can pop it up. And we are just about done with this second card. I personally like it popped up a little bit. And then let's attach that. So here's the two that we made today. with the embossed texture on there. And then the way that I made them the first time is I used the colored cardstock and I put a very vanilla piece in the middle, and then I didn't do any embossing. And my strip is a little bit thinner, you can see. So I would love to know which one you like better. And you can leave a comment below. And I will be back on Tuesday and Thursday to share another project with you. I hope you're having a wonderful day and you enjoyed this simple card with a fun technique. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.